Hi there. Ignore the quarantine beard. So, it's come to my attention that I have not filmed anything STEAM related since January of this year when I rode behind Ventura County 2 in California. So, that needs to be resolved. So, let's go to TVRM. Alright, so here's the deal. This is the first day TVRM's opened up since the pandemic, so pretty exciting. However, there are requirements now. They do have signs up to promote social distancing, and you have to wear a mask. So, I shall don my fiery mask here. I know stuff like this can be frustrating to people, especially right now, but honestly, if the museum is able to open up and bring some money in, that helps. And if one of the requirements to have them open up is that I have to wear this, then you know what? It's fine. I already have these for work anyways, so one time wearing them here isn't going to kill me, and honestly, probably helps out with the senders too. Another thing that I'm fairly certain the museum's doing is they're limiting the number of seats on the train to like 25 people per car or something like that. They're also not doing the shop tour as well. I think they're still doing the turntable demonstration. We'll find out when we get to East Chattanooga. But for now, let's go. Okay, so as part of the social distancing stuff, they've got 4 loading areas. There's going to be a 4-car local today. So they're all down there, yellow, blue, red, and green, respectively. So I am in the green boarding area, which is going to be the 906. So let's do it. So one thing that they've definitely put in place is you can't stand in the vestibule right now because of the COVID-19 stuff and the protocols they've got in place. So that kind of sucks, but you know what? It is what it is. And considering how hot it is today, I think I'm going to want to stay in the air conditioning of the coach.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum's Missionary Ridge Local. In just a moment, we'll be crossing over Chickamauga Creek. As we cross over the creek, we'll be about 60 feet up above the water line. On the left-hand side, you'll be able to look down and see some of the original bridge piers from the pre-Civil War right-of-way. Also, to the left, you'll see the CSX main line crossing over the creek. And on the right-hand side, you'll see the CSX Tyler Branch and the Lightfoot Mill Road Bridge. Back when this line was the Southern Railroad, there was a suburban station in this vicinity. Actually, it'll be right here on in the left-hand area between our train and the blue Cross Keys Tavern Diner car. That is where the Sherman Heights station was located. Suburban station, not a regular stop, but the train would stop there to pick up passengers if needed.
Excuse me, I didn't ask for your opinion. Oh yeah, I completely forgot the 5,000 came back. That's cool.
Alright, number 4501 is going to pull onto the turntable. Now when those lead wheels start onto the turntable, we'll probably see this end of the table drop down just a little bit. Okay? Starting onto the turntable. Now 4501 is almost too large for this 80-foot turntable. We will be very close to the edges when we're centered up and ready to turn. Alright, now number 4501, world famous steam engine number 4501, built for the Southern Railroad in 1911. This is the very first of its class, 4500 series. 4501 was the first, and now it is the last. Out of the hundreds of Mikado-type locomotives, 282 engines used by the Southern, this is the only one left. And the reason this one was saved is because it was used on a branch line in Indiana for many years after most of the lines had transferred over to diesel power. 4501 stayed in service. It was an engine that had been used in that type of service for a long time. It was never modified and on the Southern as far as having a feed water heater and stoker adapted for it. But this engine was in the scrap line in Indiana and was purchased by the Kentucky and Tennessee Railway in 1948. And it moved to the K&T Railroad, and it was used there until 1964. Now that is pretty late as far as steam locomotive operations are concerned, but the K&T Railroad had a secret. It wasn't really a secret, but they had a good reason. They had their own coal mine. They had their own fuel for fueling their locomotives. So that's why they kept steam engines running. 4501 was the largest of the steam engines that the K&T owned. It was also the only second-hand locomotive. All the other engines the K&T had were built for that railroad itself. So 4501 from 1948 to 1964 operated on the K&T as their number 12. When they finally dieselized with second-hand diesels on the K&T, 4501 became available, was surplus, and it was purchased by the first president of the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum, Paul Merriman. And he talked the Southern Railroad into bringing it down to Chattanooga, and that was quite a fight in itself. But it was brought down to Chattanooga in 1964. Shortly thereafter, entered excursion service in 1966, leased by the Southern Railroad, so it went back to its original owner, if you want to think of it that way. Used in excursion service on mainline excursions for the Southern up until 1994.
Classic bottled Coke after a fresh ride behind a steam train. I think that's pretty good. After everything with the coronavirus and such, I think TVRM's taking the right measures, and I'm very happy that they've opened up again. And hopefully, when this stuff does blow over, we'll be able to see more stuff running over here again. And I am very, very happy to have been out here because, again, haven't been around steam in a very long time, so definitely needed this for the sake of mental therapy. And for those of you that get frustrated over the social distancing stuff, you know, they have to do it. And I've been having to do it for a long time at work, so I guess one could say I'm used to it at this point. So as far as TVRM doing it, I wouldn't think too much of it. Just go with the flow. Be like water, as Bruce Lee would say, and just go with it, because the museum needs to make money in order to stay going, in order to stay open and keep going, and to keep the trains running. So at least they're finally able to do that. But just being able to come out here today and just really relax, film some video, and just enjoy the day, I needed this. I really needed this. So I'm very glad that today happened. So, but with that being said, that pretty much wraps it up. So it's lunchtime, so let's go find something. So I get back to the house after getting lunch and package. So we got a package in from Sean Conahay, aka Dackman Productions, here on YouTube. So go check out Sean's channel if you get a chance. He's got some really awesome content over there, and he just sold me this. And the actual item is right here. Here we go. Ooh. So, after talking to Sean about this, I bought a Lionel Pacific Fruit Express hotbox reefer off of him. These are really interesting cars, and I honestly didn't know they even existed, but the way it works is that there is a sound system inside of this car that plays sound of the train moving, and you hear some crew talk as well. And after a certain time, there's a little red light that starts flashing underneath one of the trucks. And then also there's a smoke unit on the car that starts putting out smoke to simulate a hot box on a car, and it looks like the truck is catching on fire, basically. So that's what this car does. It's really awesome. Like I said, I'd never heard of it until I saw Sean's video of it. And he didn't use the smoke unit in that video. I don't really know why, but either way, I'll include the link to his video down there in the description box. But here we go. Get it out of the box here. It's actually kind of heavy. I'm surprised, but there it is. Pacific Fruit Express. Looks pretty awesome. I mean, it's an 027 car. However, I think it will work very well with my other Vision Line sound cars that I have. This is not a Vision Line item, by the way, but I think it'll work rather well. And yeah, I'll take it into the train room here in a little bit and test out that feature on it. But there's 3 switches on the bottom here. There's a sound and no sound, on and off, and then smoke and no smoke. There's no run program switch on this. So I'll just flip that smoke unit on, and I believe the smoke unit is, yep, it's right under here. So lift up on the car, and there's the fill hole right there for the smoke unit. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this puppy up and get it on the layout, and we'll see what happens. Emily, you want to go run trains? Let's go run trains. What do you say? Hey. Good kitty. Good kitty. Alright, I got the hotbox car coupled up behind the Rio Grande Vision Line Challenger that just arrived, so I'm just going to run the train real slow and see what happens. Gradually get louder and louder, and then it'll start to put out smoke. So if you look down here, you can see the light's already going. And there's the smoke. Is really cool. I like that. And then as the train stops, it'll gradually go down like they're putting out the bearing that's on fire. But this thing puts out a ton of smoke. Look at that. That is awesome. So this car is definitely going to be a lot of fun to throw into a consist.
We're repacking, ready to roll.
And there you go. They've got the fire out, and they're ready to go. Really awesome car. Anyways, guys, that's just going to about do it for this video. So until next time, this is ravenhawk 6910 signing off.